Yes, I have read the privacy policy. It's really quiet, isn't it? It's really quiet. It is, yeah, it's a Broly statue. Alright. New file. Welcome to your dream vacation. Before we get started, what shall we call you? Artie. Hiya! Oh, it's just Punisher. I always read the terms of service and privacy policy before I start playing any games. I read them all. Did y'all see what was in the terms of service for VHS? Did y'all hear about that? Is that me? You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat as if you nearly drowned. Well, they are killers. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of how you got here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from or a single fact about your life. Sounds like a normal day waking up. What you do know is that, despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? Because I can give you a minute. We've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Artie. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the water, it reveals a grotesque discovery. A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit, a stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Ah! Run, close your eyes, dig up that face. Let's dig it up. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Oh, charming. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotting tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. Hi, Jacob. How are you? You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what has otherwise been an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for a gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit it. Well, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? No thanks, or why not? I'm gonna say no thanks. I wanna save it. No thanks. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it yesterday, and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it. Into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? No. Shh. Be that way, then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation, as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wow, a volleyball. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand there next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just about hits the ground. Wilson! Hi, Elverock, how you doing? Yeah, it's not stealing if they're dead. Oh my god! Look at them. Oh my god! Ah! My god! They made them so gorgeous! Four gorgeous monsters stand halfway between you and a well-tended volleyball court. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrating you via your eyes. I I see what they did there. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy-ass monsters, though. What do? Toss it back. You bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. Thanks for the follow. No, we don't have a voice command! When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right into Huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Look at her glowing. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps. Maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay. It's natural. Try hard much? Bleh. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion on their private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers, not to give them too much away. But at the same time, damn, they are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Artie. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you've derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game just by showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best to just go with what Trapper says when he says it. That's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. Huntress is, like, really straightforward. Hi, Tanner. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from my total domination? Ah. That was Wraith. That sigh means he was done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Look, I don't care why this slack-jawed moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? You know you can't. At least not yet. Oh yeah? Not yet? Hey, Artie, you might want to, you know, say something. Actually, never mind. There'll be plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. But be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and it will be very important later. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just another face in the crowd, another normal, meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute myself, like a chipmunk or a grizzly bear. If you could have any superpower, what would it be? Invisibility. Invisibility? Same, although sometimes I think I already am. What was your best subject in school? Math. Probably math. It's the only thing that makes sense when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Dog. Dog? You look absolutely adorable in a little puppy mask. What's your favorite color? Purple. Blue. Blue isn't good for productivity. Makes people want to be lazy. What's your dream job? Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why not work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. These damn millennials. Best flavor ice cream? Mint. Vanilla. My favorite is pain. We might be going Wraith. He might be into us after this. What do you mean, does she smile? Oh, yeah, horse flesh, imagine. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream. Am I right? Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Always. It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator? You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island, even for faceless voices. Tell me, what's the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. So obedient. I think you're gonna do just fine. Anywho, now that we know so much about you, I'm sure the group wants you to start getting to know them. The Trapper. I'm Trapper, my bad. I'm Trapper. I pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on this whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. But the thing I do hate, I really hate, you know, based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh, no, wait. I remember Spirit's story now. And that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Grow up. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog. I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. Yo, nice. Nice. Yeah, Spirit is so much fun. I think the Spirit is my soulmate. I know, right? For the first time ever, I agree with Wraith. Let's move on. Otherwise, they'll do this all day. Besides, if you know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Wow, for once I actually agree with Meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's the massive boat dock nearby. I'll give everyone a taste of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth, the way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you all serious? That's a perfectly good lounge to chill out at right here. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. What do you want to do? Oh, God! We gotta choose! What do we want to choose? What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? What do y'all want to do? The yacht? Volleyball? Stay right here or go to the pool? I kind of want to go to the pool. Yeah, I'm thinking pool because I really like Wraith so far. I think... I can't tell. I think that's yacht. I think this is the pool. Eat the rich. At the lounge. Never mind, that wasn't it. I am so upset it doesn't have the names there. I couldn't tell. To kick up your feet, look out over the ocean, relax on your own terms. Who would want anything else? dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink in a hot day. It's the best. Yeah, they don't put the names underneath it. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead, and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by their rules. I won't do it any longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. What? No way! Survivors are here! For just one moment! This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murderer's Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall hereforth refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time, so very long. I don't actually know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with a nervous energy that is starting to give me the creeps. We will now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, and don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this island. Dwight! Yeah, pardon me. Please follow us. Hey, narrator? Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claudette and Dwight, did they just start to mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? No, I don't play it anymore. Hi, Ozzy, how are ya? Yo, Budger, thanks for all the gifts. Claudette it is. Escape? Them? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seemed like Dwight was asking for help to get off the island, though. Oh, right, that. Yeah, that's true, he was. But he just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It has much fancier accommodations than this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm that this island has, though. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. This is where you belong. Now, off you go. It's time for an activity. On this island, your decisions matter. Mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So, what'll it be? Okay, so I don't know which one pool actually is. So I'm gonna click this one, because this one might be pool. Yes! I don't know why. I thought they would be like reversed because, you know, it showed the... I don't know. Sequel confirmed. Hi, Takeito. Wraith moves ahead to the pool at a pace that could almost be considered jaunty. If a creature so lanky, they appear to be made entirely of elbows and ankles could jaunt. Hi, Midge. How are you? What's going on with Wraith's face? Is that a smile? Is that what a smile looks like when he does it? What can I say? Being enveloped by water is comforting. It's ominous, and, you know. Wraith looks back over each shoulder to make sure no one's beside you. Make sure no one besides you isn't within earshot. The fire can't get me. Super normal stuff as usual. Oh, great. It's Claudette and Dwight. What do these two want? Since everyone's at the pool, we figured we'd bring over some of our most popular pool accessories. Artie, which of these is particularly interesting to you? Foam noodles, inflatable lounger, basketball hoop, goggles, and snorkel. Foam noodles! Of course, so we can fight each other with them. I'll take a foam pool noodle, please. Ah, foam pool noodles. Who doesn't love combining wetness and blinding pain? All the fun of a whip with the bonus smell of industrial solvent. Trapper grips a pool noodle in his hands, tightly wringing its would-be noodle neck into like cute little squeak sounds. My favorite. Maybe you're not as dumb as you look. You frolic with each other, trying to give each other welts. How fun for you! See, look, that's exactly what I was thinking. Wait a minute. The water near your leg just got warm. Trapper? Did you just pee in the pool? It's important to establish dominance when you enter a new place! We calling him out! That's nasty! You're a disgusting monster! Flattery will get you everywhere. You know, it's unhealthy to hold it in. For a waking nightmare, you could almost believe that you're starting to relax a bit and forget about how much you can't remember. Hi Aces, how are you doing? This is the Dead by Daylight dating simulator. It's as if the sun's very rays have a calming effect on you, your body tranquilized by the soft light from overhead, coupled with the cool breeze rolling in from the sea. And you're not alone. I feel recharged by the gentle warmth of the ocean's caress. If it was a little too warm, that might have been my fault. Also, this is a pool, not the ocean. Okay, everyone, just let him finish. Thanks, Artie. I know this probably doesn't seem like me, but would anyone want to play a game of Marco Polo? Yes, I love games! I'll go first. Someone blindfold me. Of course. Trapper has a blindfold ready to go. It's as if he had it in his hands before you even spoke. And did he just wink? And did you just bite your lip? Good thing you're getting reined in, because it sure seemed like you were about to act up. Minigames consist of two parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise rotation. On the bottom, a target you're going to be pointing at. Sometimes the target is immediately visible, sometimes it's hidden until the pointer arrives. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer while over the target to win. Fail, and you lose. Alright. Okay. Ready. Away we go. Time to feel around. Not bad. Perfect! Oh god. Perfect! Cool. Not bad. Oh my god! This is getting faster! That was pretty good, Artie. No, it wasn't. Don't lie. Just ignore him. You've been thrown into a very weird situation and, you held your own. I respect that. That was a good game. I say we celebrate. By throwing this waiter whose name I forgot into the pool. Do we want to defend Dwyer? Do we want to have some fun? It released today. I'm having a really good day. How are you doing? This game is freaking hilarious. I love it. Defend Dwight or have some fun? Fuck Dwight. You want to let him throw him into the pool? Let Trapper have his fun. Into the pool he goes. Hilarious! Bullying truly is the gift that keeps on giving! You grab Dwight's legs and help Trapper give him the heave-ho. You know what? Sorry, I can't pretend to support you on this one. Only Trapper is this sadistic. I know it's all good and fun or whatever, but not on my Murderer's Island. Yeah, that's right. This place really is called Murderer's Island. But that doesn't mean we're cool with bullying. You're an on thin ice, friend. I'm no expert. Even though as an omnipotent narrator, I probably should be. But I think that means it's time for the next activity. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with a huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fantasy epic like you'd find on cable. Yeah, go buy the game. It's only $10. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat, but there's very limited seating directly around you. And, oh, great. Terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster is here! Surprised? Yeah, well, they don't call him Expected Stir? I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole shtick gets a little flustered. Alright, so Trickster is in the game. Oh my god, they didn't show him off, so... And he's wearing purple. Okay, he's the one. Hey there, you're looking good, Artie. Real good. Oh my god, stop it. And we literally can't let Huntress and Trapper sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at this. We can't even fit everyone on screen at the same time. You probably think this was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every area you think you see is a choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite of you. Huntress and Trapper can sit at the ends with their enormous sexy arms. Now that everyone is seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. We do hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey! You didn't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with a specific number of special herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite! Meat is good. Meat is murder. Which you'd know considering that what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm just sharing facts. And you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's, like, technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Artie, you thinking what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know? When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. Think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. And we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. Wow, he's right for a change. Because I am with my broadaxe. It's the perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. Ugh, you two and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough, grow up. Yeah, we're playing the Dead by Daylight dating simulator. What is he holding? Who, Trickster? It was a bat. It was a blow-up bat. Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option. Obsies. The hell it is! I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop, please! I hate when we fight, or talk, or even when we look each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azarov. Great. Instead of slicing it up, you can club it to a second death. Hey, Artie, I know this isn't what you want to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix. I mean, dinner. Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over who was the most effective weapon for 72 hours straight. And it doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapon, all while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason, they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to go cold. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Yada yada yada. Yeah. Let's do the minigame. Let's do it. Damn! This thing goes so fast! That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real. The sounds especially coming from the mask killers while they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shoving food up behind them, are nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to be really embracing being dead. You're all dead, right? This is obviously hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claudette and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this night perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they just tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? You have a husband. Does he wear makeup too? No. Hi, Hottie. How are you doing? How are you? Have some chat for those who have ads. The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Artie. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but I'm mostly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my digestive tract connects anymore. Between the food and the behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even worse is they're all staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you want to tell them? Look at that seagull! Wow, you ever see a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what were we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Artie. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory of who you are and how you got here? Yeah, you did. Poor thing. Does it look like he's crying? You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull! Uh-oh. He just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait. You haven't eaten. So you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh, hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. Not sure how I feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow the right path, or at least a right path. Hi, Youngblood, how are you doing? Hi, Fighter, I'm doing great, how are you? There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you can pick at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something worse. Starting scenes over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? For this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague, mysterious. I gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices I like. You wake up to find Wraith holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cool water into your mouth. My hero. Now that you're finally alone, Wraith looks at you eagerly. Oh, is it happening? I don't care if the seagull actually waved at you, but I understand the feeling of looking at you from so far away and wanting to reach out. But did it wave at you? No, I made it up. Oh, thanks for being honest with me. How do you say this? It's just... honesty is important to me. Oh! Oh, yeah, I got you, Youngblood. I got you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Knight. Thank you. I've been burned too many times. Something about the word burn makes Wraith look away, far away, eyes brimming with tears, and yet, at the same time, dead. I understand. Wraith looks back at you with those sad eyes, wanting so badly to believe you. He looks down at the ground. I have something very important to tell you. It's about something very special to me. It's not something I tell everyone. You know how important honesty is to me. I can't expect that from you if I'm not honest in return. Oh, great. I bet he's got crabs. It's about my special bell. It's about my special bell. What? It belonged to my father. He gave it to me before he and my mother, well, they had to go away. If I was ever in danger, I was supposed to ring this bell. It didn't really work, but it's all I have of my family with me. Wow, Wraith, thank you so much for telling me. Here, hold it. Whoa, Wraith just gave you his bell? Sound the alarms, what are you gonna do with this thing? Hold the bell delicately. You caress the bell, running your fingers over its rusty... Is that dried blood? Why are you touching this thing? Thanks for the follow. Thank you for sharing this important part of yourself. You hand the bell back. Wraith is looking out wistfully at the ocean. This is a real game. You can buy it on Steam for $10. The ocean is so beautiful. It's not real. None of this is. Wraith looks at you more intensely than ever. I don't know if you're ready to hear the truth. Just as things are really heating up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to fend off whatever new danger has popped up on this strange island. Only to find it's Dwight and Claudette sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, which they're waving in the air above their heads. It's very important we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's scheduled for after what comes after the flirting. Go, 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 go! He wants you to ring his bell, if you know what I mean, I guess. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means that we're behind on time for evening activities, and we'll only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? Story time is my favorite activity. This is a narrative-heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group. That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head off clean. No fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off of me, which is an absolute dream come true, isn't it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule even once? Damn it, Donald! If you're trying to flex that authority gimmick one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick, and then I'll drown you in his blood, Cynthia! Fuss and the muss are back on! You two know I love to hack, slash, and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who is Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even knows anymore? Call me nobody. But we still gotta get started on story time. So, Artie, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it, that's the name. Please pick somebody quickly so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I say we should probably go with Trapper so that way he doesn't kill us. I don't know. Who do y'all want to pick? Trapper, Spirit, Huntress, Wraith? Who do we want to tell us a story tonight? Oh. Hunter, Spirit, Trapper. Y'all want to vote? I'll let y'all vote. Huntress, Spirit, Trapper, Wraith. Alright, there you go. You can also use bits and channel points for extra votes. Oops. There you go. Cast your votes! I'll pick whoever y'all vote for. I'll pick whoever you vote for. But remember, you can use bits and channel points for extra votes. You can buy your choice too. Oh, Trapper's in the lead with 6. 7, tied with Huntress at 7. Huntress has jumped to the lead with 14 points. 17 points. Trapper is at 11. Huntress is at 26 points. 31. Someone is really dumping in some points to Huntress. Someone wants that Huntressy. You know what I'm saying? What? 32 votes. 34. It could still be anyone's. It could still be anyone using bits and channel points. 47 votes for. Huntress Lullaby OP. Alright, we'll go with Huntress. I choose you, Huntress. Wait, you gotta do the Ash Ketchum voice. I choose you, Huntress. Whoa. This entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Huntress steps up to tell her story. The campfire flickers in her faraway eyes. There's a village outside the deep, an ominous redwood. No child dared step foot past the threshold of thick trees and brush that separated safety from the unknown. Grown men that ventured in often would never return, and the sounds that echoed out into the village were something inhuman. The women of the town told a story to the young children. Thanks for the follow. Hoping that it would be enough to dissuade them from curious exploration beyond the boundaries of the village. They told of a creature that lurks in the woods, half woman, half beast, singing like a siren, haunting, beautiful, her voice the last relic of her humanity. It lulls all who hear it into her domain, and no precocious child nor fierce soldier can escape once you are in her clutches. Those who've seen her say she wears a mask of hair stained with the blood of so many poor souls. The hatchet she wields has been brought down brutally on the skull of many an unsuspecting hunter. The nightmare doesn't end there. For what's a hungry beast to do in the frigid winters with nothing but hunter meat to live off of? It's said that the Huntress, as the villagers called her, couldn't bring herself to kill the young girls she came across in the forest. Instead, they'd suffer an even worse fate. Longing for a child of her own, she'd bring them back to her secluded cabin to keep them safe. She'd wrap a tight cord of rope around their necks and affix them to the wall. That way, they'd be warm. That way, they'd be out of harm's way. The Huntress would even bring the girls presents. Toys she pilfered from other bodies. Masks she fashioned out of things from the cottage and little dolls made of grass and twigs. But these toys did nothing to quell the children's fear. Within days, the girls would waste away from starvation and dehydration. For all her good intentions, the Huntress had never learned how to care for a human child. You see a tear creep down from underneath Huntress's mask. Suddenly, the most beautiful singing voice you'd ever heard fills the air. I'm not gonna sing this, so I'm gonna say it because y'all don't want to hear my singing voice. Sleep, my darling tiny one, tucked within your bed so tight, else the old gray wolf will come and grab you by your side. There's a brief moment of silence, and you feel the need to contribute to this stirring moment. Should we sing, slow clap, or make a joke? I'm gonna slow clap. What's up, Adisa? How are you? Stand up and clap once, then after a beat again, slowly building a dramatic group clap. Ray stands next to you and claps. No one else does. You're clapping it lacks energy. You must be tired. Huntress isn't interested in whatever it is you're trying to do and walks off bored. On that note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split up for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. True moment of peace and tranquility that lasts for all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up, and he is blaring his latest song. Yes! I had a feeling the Trickster was going to show up. Hey baby, you look lonely. Mind if I join you? This is everything we have ever wanted! Let me fix the eyebrows. Sure. He doesn't wait for you to answer. I know you've been hearing from all these guppies all day, but I want you to hear something from a big fish like me. Something special those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I'm the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby! Trickster leaves! You're a bit confused about what to do with his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about them just yet. Huntress approaches you. Of course you liked my story. Who wouldn't? It had everything. Cute kids, dead men, a huntress. I find that all stories are better with the sound of burning fire filling the air around you. All the smoke, however, I could do without. I'd rather eat barbecue than smell like it. Let's rinse off all the campfire with a dip in the hot tub, shall we? Dipping in hot tubs with the huntress. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow her, an offer like that. Just don't forget about our little talk. Ah! You and your storyteller friend slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Before you run off, I wanted to make something clear. You know the half-woman, half-beast I was talking about in this story? That's me. I'm her. No way! How cool! Or say, yeah, I got that. Or say, how cool. It's really awesome. Thanks for being vulnerable and telling such a personal story. Huntress faux shyly twirls her hair. Tell the truth. What did you think of my tale? Do I have the makings of a best-selling author, such as the comedic mastermind Dostoevsky? I don't know who that is. It was a really well-told narrative. Clear beginning, middle, and end. Riveted from the start. Plus the woman in the forest, I mean you, are clearly not a true villain. You're just a traumatized child. Okay, now you're just being a suck-up. Huntress's eyes leer at you from behind her mask. She's had her time in the spotlight and is playing boy now. Chuckle awkwardly. You chuckle awkwardly at Huntress's statement of the obvious. Why are you laughing? I can't help but giggle when I'm both about to die and maybe also falling in love. Can't believe how awkward this intimidating woman seems right now. It's actually pretty endearing. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly, despite your steamy companion. It's a little chilly and your bare shoulders must be freezing. Let's head back to the fire and put me to bed, eh? We hate to intrude on whatever smooth moves you're about to unveil themselves, but it's time for bed. Usually nighttime is when I do my best hunting, but after a day like today, even I'm pretty tuckered out. Will I see you tomorrow, Artie? Only if I don't see you first. You make a cute little bow hunting motion. Huntress catches the imaginary arrow you shoot into her teeth and then bites down hard, snapping it in half. At least, I think that's what she's doing. It's kind of hard to tell. Good night, my little snack. Ah! Who'd you eat? I'm sure that wasn't a reference to actually eating you. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling embers, you think about Huntress's story of the half-human beast that abducted all those innocent children and attempted to save them that led them to their doom. Are you a mistaken prisoner here on this island? Is this your salvation, or will it be your demise? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. Their now familiar creepy smile stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable, or die trying. They hand over a pillow and blanket and welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume to a minimum. Our other guests aren't the type she'll want to rob of their beauty sleep. Oh god, here we go. Thanks for the follow! Oh god. Okay, well, let's listen to more. Interesting. I want to turn it off. No matter how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon to your side as you lay by the fire? Oh, you know what again? Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna let y'all vote. I'm gonna let y'all vote. Why can't we just run off and find Trickster? Damn it. Huntressy. Trapper. Wraith and Spirit. Hi, Mike. How's it going? All right, there you go. You can use bits and channel points for extra votes. I'm letting y'all pick. Who would we call next us to lay by the fire? Welcome back, Charles. Who do we want to lay next to the fire by? Like Chrissy from Stranger Things. Chrissy, wake up. I don't like this. Yo, Spirit votes are coming in. Spirit's winning. 11 Spirit, 7 Huntress, 2 for Wraith, and 0 for Trapper. Remember, you can use bits and channel points for more votes. You can do that. Do that. I'll let y'all do that. It's close between Spirit and Huntressy. What's up, Silly Waffle? How you doing? It's tied. I can't let y'all tie it. Alright, thanks for the raid. How are you doing? How was your stream? Don't tie it. Don't tie it. Don't tie it. Little goat's coming in hot. How are you doing? How's your stream? Hi, Atomic Cat. How are you? I think Spirit wins. Spirit wins. All right, so we're gonna have Spirit lay by the fire with us. But welcome in, everyone. We're also playing Hooked on You. We just got started. I'm loving it so far. Y'all go follow Ari. It's free to follow. Otherwise, I'll eat your favorite pillow. Let's play. Let's bring Spirit over. Spirit, are you around? I was wondering if I could get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she's feeling restless. I like to listen to flute music, dab on some essential oils, and steam my pores. Really? What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have any of those things around. Oh! Spirit reaches out and presents to you a unique item. It's a small comb, carved from bamboo. I guess you could hold on to this. It was a gift from my mother. I will want it back, though. And if you lose it, well... you'll get revenge on me? It's the last thing I do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except... maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't still be as spooky. By now, you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head, but this one is still undeniably odd. Look, I'm not saying that my feelings are hurt because you choose to swim in some pathetic little teacup when you could have swam in the vastness of an entire, me, I guess. Hi, Jesse. How are you doing? How are you? I don't know. I'm letting my chat vote. I want Trickster, though, because he comes and he's like, hey, babe. I'm like, ah! So... yeah, I don't know. I want to seduce everyone. Just saying that you've made a foolish decision and I won't forget it. My feelings aren't hurt. I just lost some respect for you. That's all. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Trapper sitting beside you, sketching a portrait. Oh! You're awake! I saw you as Spirit right before bedtime. You should know they're not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was out checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of my... Actually, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share 2 things with you. 1, I do not take rejection well. 2, the first thing is very important to remember. Were you drawing me? Trapper doesn't answer. You aren't drawing stink lines radiating out from me, are you? Still nothing from Trapper. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along with, but I'm an easy guy to spend time with. That will make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of the scum live like rats. They don't know a good time if it bit them on the ass. I mean that literally. Point is, if you select me, you're in for a day of luxury, extravagance, and fun. Yes, I said fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier, or it might be the last thing you ever forgot. But hey, you look tired. Get some rest, sleep, maybe even sleep well if you can. Just try not to roll over to the... about 15 feet to your left. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe. You drift off to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. They gave Trapper a dump truck of an ass. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez. It is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms where all the contestants talk directly to the camera. I think today went really well. These were some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent that didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perish in my Russian cottage. So I'm counting today as a win no matter what happens. Thanks for the follow! What do I think of newcomer? Do I have to say... Oh, I do? Okay. Attractive. Mysterious. I really don't know that many other words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and I had to wash her entrails off my Seraphon. That being said, the other 3 should make sure to be on their guard. I don't know who this newcomer really wants to spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easily. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill. And Trapper, ooh, where do I even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human, and I'm as fit as a fiddle. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I want to kill about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to see suffer for a long time before I kill them. With this person, for some reason, I would like to continue living for now. One false step and... well, you know, everyone calls me Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. If I swear, if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm going to kill the Chiron guy. Yeah, it was fun. I don't want to get ahead of myself or really, invest in something that might hurt me, so I don't know. Maybe we'll just see how it goes. Or maybe they'll realize I'm not the one for them. They seem pretty smart, so that's probably what'll happen. I'll learn to go easy on myself. Who could love me if I couldn't love myself? If you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love somebody else? Can I get a name in? Hi, Alex, how you doing? I don't know. I would love to see more killers in the game. I know that everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay. Those are a choice, sure. If someone were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beats being stabbed in it. Besides, if I'm gonna get bloody revenge on a society that has used me and thrown me away, maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. Thanks for watching another episode of Let's Play. I do stream on Twitch, 9 p.m. Eastern, if you'd like to hang out between videos and chat. Be sure to follow my socials that are linked below the video, and I'll see you next time.